guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. If you're new here, my name is Yolanda. I hope you guys are having a great day. I wanted to show you guys all of my favorite products that I've been obsessed with. It's from beauty, skincare to even fragrances. But yeah, if you guys like any of the products that I am mentioning, let me know down below if you've tried them because they're just so good. But yeah, thank you guys for tuning in again. I hope you enjoy the video. So let's get into it. So I already prepped my skin off camera, but I'm gonna show you guys my favorite skincare product. Your makeup is not gonna look good if you are not prepping your skin correctly. You can't just go in with like a dry face and expect yourself to look glowy, dewy, because if you're not moisturizing, you're not gonna get a good base. Even if you have oily skin, it's so important to prep your skin correctly before you go in with makeup. That way your makeup can actually last. So my favorite moisturizer has to be the First Aid Beauty. This is their Ultra Repair Cream. You guys, this stuff is so good. I have really dry skin in the winter time, so this has helped me stay moisturized and feel and look hydrated, as well as my son. He has really bad eczema, and this has helped calm him down. Like, there would be points where he would itch and itch to where he would literally, once I started using this on his eczema, some parts got so small to where like they don't bother him as much. So I always recommend this if you need a good moisturizer and you have dry skin. This one is the one for you. Concealer can only do so much. There's no such thing as creaseless concealer because we have creases. It's a normal thing. We're all human. I think the best thing to help reduce the appearance of creases is using a really good eye cream before you do your makeup. I really like this one. I've been testing it out for about a month now. It's the Murad eye cream. Just get an eye cream, okay? Because you guys, we're getting older. We need to really prep our skin, or our skin is not gonna look good with all that makeup on top. Starting off with my favorite primer by YSL. It's so freaking good. Not only that, but look at how pretty she is. It literally has gold flakes inside of it. I have never seen a prettier primer. You don't need a lot of it. A little bit goes a long way. I would say it reminds me of like the Smashbox primer, but like a thinner, more hydrating version. And I love the fact that it has gold flakes. It just makes you feel a little bougie. The eyebrows, my favorite brow product. You guys probably know this because I use it in almost every tutorial. It's the Precisely Brow Pencil by Benefit. Good because it's super thin, but you can make like the tiniest little lines with it. You can like build it up so that it's dark. You can go in softly. It's just a really good pencil, especially for like beginners. So my eyebrows are done, and I always like to use the 24-hour brow setter from Benefit as well. This is also one of my favorites. It just really keeps the brows in place. That way they're just like not where they're not supposed to be. I love this product. It's really good for laying down the hairs and making sure they stay where they're supposed to be. As for eyeshadow, I've really been liking this one. I haven't even had it for that long, but this has replaced all of the ones that I have been using. It's the Dreamy Dozen eyeshadow palette from Lawless. You guys, it's so pretty. It's just a bunch of neutrals, but it's like the perfect neutrals. Honestly, like, I just really love using it. It's very versatile. I love the shimmers. It's just so good. So besides makeup, I also wanted to talk about some of my favorite influencers of the year. Like, I really got into watching more people and just enjoying their content, and I have been obsessed with Itati. If you know Itati, you know you love her too. I think she's just so funny. She just makes me like remember that not everything has to be as serious. Like, just have fun. Just seeing her upcoming has been like, wow, like just so inspiring. I think she's a really cool, inspiring person. I would love to hang out with her. I feel like we would be like, girl, we would lock in so fast because I just love her. But I just know if I were to hang out with her, it would be the best time. I'd be laughing it up and eating some good food. So Itati, hit me up, girl. Look at how pretty this shimmer is. Literally, it's like, it's in the same palette. I love their shimmers because they complement the matte so well. And they like really do pop, you guys. It's so pretty. I've been loving doing this just all brown with like even a bronze shimmer. I've noticed it makes brown eyes popped. Speaking of, another one of my favorite products this year has to be the Huda Beauty Kohl liner in brown. This is also really pretty. I feel like if you have brown eyes, it makes your eyes pop a lot more and give them like a red, low-key like a red tint, but it's so pretty. Moving on to foundation. It's been my favorite foundation. Literally, I'm obsessed. So good. It's color correcting. It's full coverage. It lasts all day, and it's so freaking good. Even on my dry skin, it works so well. My oily skin, it smells so good. It really is on my top 3. Like, look at how pretty. It's just like covering everything. So good. It gives a really nice coverage. It has a good amount of SPF, so it's keeping you protected from the sun. Like, what more could you want in a foundation? Unless you want like a sheer like light coverage foundation, I would probably just recommend mixing it with like moisturizer to thin it out, and you can even wear it as a thin version. Going in with my favorite concealer, the Beauty Fill Filter. It's a medium to full coverage concealer. It's definitely buildable to get a fuller coverage, but it's so creamy that it's not drying. It dries, but like I said before, you need to use an under eye cream. No matter what concealer you use, it's not gonna go to its full potential if you're not prepping your under eyes correctly, guys. I only like to brighten just about that much. I let it dry maybe about 80%, and then I blend it out just so that I can really get that full coverage. I've been obsessed. Anastasia cream bronzer. This one in the shade Caramel. It's a little bit dark for me, but I go lightly, and then I go on the back of my hand just to warm it up, because if you're just going straight into your face, you're asking for it to separate, or you're asking for it to cling onto dry areas, because it's not like creamy yet. Nothing is gonna be like if it's been sitting there for a while. So I like to warm it up in the back of my hand. Once it's warmed up, just go right in. In the summer, it matches me a lot more, but now that it's winter, I try to go little by little. That way I'm not like overdoing it with the bronzer, because I do tend to get a lot lighter in the winter time. Super blendable. 10 out of 10. Another creator I've been obsessed with, you guys, is Karen and Eddie. I believe their YouTube name is Cade, but oh my god, I just think they're such a funny couple. Like, they just seem like a good time to be around with. Karen just has like a good vibe. I just love her energy. I feel like she would be like a really cool person to hang out with. So manifesting that I meet Cade this year, that would be pretty cool. Also Michelle Paz, you guys. Besties! That girl. I fucking love Michelle, okay? Like, literally, I want to meet her so bad, because I just want to scream besties with her. I think she has like the best energy. She is so freaking pretty. I want to meet you. I'm manifesting I meet Michelle as well this year. That would be freaking awesome. I blended out my concealer a little bit. I'm moving on to blush. This has been my favorite color. It is from, you guessed it, probably Rare Beauty. I feel like everybody has been obsessed with these. They're just really pigmented and really pretty on the skin. I use it not only on myself, but even in my freelancing kit. It's just so good. Moving on to powder, I've been obsessed with the Huda Beauty Cherry Blossom Cake. This is a really, really pretty powder. If you're not using a powder puff when you're putting on your setting powder, do it. Trust me, it changes the game, and it looks so much softer and prettier. You won't regret it. You're gonna be obsessed, because literally I've been obsessed. The biggest tip I can give is look up into a mirror when you're blending out your concealer, and quickly, as soon as you can, go into your powder puff and just set that in place. I don't put a lot of product on. I lightly like pounce it in there, and then I bake after it's set. Oh, this powder is just so freaking pretty. It like really neutralizes the under eye and smoothens it out, but I really like to get a brighter effect. So what I do is I'll get the white powder, which is called Sugar Cookie, and with this I will use it to bake and kind of brighten my under eye just a little bit. To dust off my baking, I go in with the MAC Studio Fix powder. I always recommend using a powder foundation with a little bit of tint when dusting off your baking. That way you're not leaving like white residue, you're actually leaving color. So just that it looks a little bit more natural in my opinion. But I just go right in and dust it right off, dust the baking off, and setting it in place. Moving on to bronzer, I've been obsessed with the Glowish bronzer. This is a really nice sheer bronzer. It's very, very light, but you can build it up to get more coverage. I like it for that exact reason. So like days where you don't want to wear a lot of makeup, but you still want to like add color to your face. It's like such a soft bronzer. I'm like obsessed with it. Oh, you need it. I feel like I get a really prettier blush effect when I go in with a light blush and then a deeper blush, just to give like a nice transition from my under eye to my bronzer. Do not judge me, okay? My blush is broken, but that's how you know it's my ride or die blush. This is the Wanderlust Primer Infused Blush from Buxom, you guys. I have been using this for so long. This is in the shade Mykonos. I go in with the light one just to like give myself a nice little like transition shade. Just like that, not too much. And I like go into like my under eye area with this one from Too Faced. This is their Cloud Crush, their cute little blush. I love the packaging as well. It's really cute. Since this one is a little bit more like pigmented and deeper, I'm just going right in the middle. That way it's like a really pretty like transition. You know the lip liner is good when it looks like this. This is my MAC stripped down pencil. This is the best lip liner I've ever used. It's just the perfect color for me. Perfect for any nude, perfect for on its own. It's just such a warm, really nice color. I don't really wear lipstick. I like to wear lip gloss, especially these from Lawless Beauty. This is the Forget the Filler lip gloss. Literally, they have the best formula when it comes to lip glosses. Like, so good. It gives a nice plumping effect, but it doesn't burn. It just feels minty. It's just such a pretty color as well. This is in the shade Rosy Outlook. It's really good. It works with any color. If you want to do a brown lip liner, this will work. If you want to do red lip liner, any lip liner, this product works. Literally all of Lawless products are so good. When it comes to lips, they did that. My favorite eyelash company right now has been Anything Beauty. This is run Latina owned company, also woman owned. It's a good friend of mine. Her name is Nancy. She is such a great mom, such a great content creator, and such a great friend. She's just such a supportive person, and I love being able to support her brand. So anytime that I do a tutorial or anytime somebody asks me where I get my eyelashes, I always tell them Anything Beauty. This or Sweet Dream Lashes. These two have been my favorite eyelash companies. I might be biased because they're my friends, but they're really good eyelashes. You get really good quality at a great price. So if you're looking for new eyelashes, check out Anything Beauty or check out Sweet Dream Lashes, and you'll be supporting two Latina owned businesses. I'm gonna be wearing these from Anything Beauty today. These are in the shade Laura. Here are how the lashes look. Super pretty, and they're not like those lashes that have thick bands. They literally don't feel heavy. They feel comfortable and they look so good. Like, you cannot tell me that does not look good. It's moving on. I just wanted to share my favorite fragrances because I've been obsessed with fragrances lately. I've been blessed enough to have been gifted so many over the past like year, and I want to share with you my top 3 because literally when I say you need these fragrances, you need these fragrances. They smell so good. I always get complimented when I'm wearing them. So let me just shut up and show you what I got. The Flower Bomb. This is by Viktor and Rolf. This smells so good. It smells like florally, but not too much. It's in between floral and warm. This is gonna be perfect for like spring or anytime you just want to feel it and bright and like fresh. Like this smells 10 out of 10. Literally, I've never loved a perfume more than I love this one. I slept on this for so long. This is from Gloss Moderne. I'm not sure if I'm saying it right, but this is their universal, basically like fragrance roller. You can, you know, roll it on your hand, on your neck, wherever. But this also smells so good. It smells, the best way I can describe it would say like, it smells like a clean man. But it's not musky. It's like more like fresh. Like the first time I wore it and I passed by my man, he was like, what is that? Is that mine? I was like, no, it's not yours, it's mine. But it smells so freaking good. He even put it on himself. So if you're into like fresh scents, clean scent, this one smells so freaking good. Last but not least, my favorite scent has been this one from Sol de Janeiro. This is their 62. This is really good for like my vanilla lovers. If you love warm scents, you only need a little little bit of this. One spray will literally last you and literally smell up the whole room. When I first got this, I sprayed it one time. 2 hours later, it still smelled so good, and I've been obsessed ever since. I only use it on really special events because it's that good. This concludes my video of my favorites from 2023. I'm so excited to try a ton of new products this year and show you guys an updated version at the end of the year. If you guys have recommendations, leave them down below. If you liked watching this, thank you so much for joining once again. I hope you guys have an amazing day. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. That way you know when I upload my next video, and I'll see you next time. And bye.